Hey everyone, it's Kaylee. This lesson is an introduction to the order of operations. The order of operations is super important as we get further along in our math education. Ready? Let's go! Let's imagine that the final calculation for sending a rocket into space is 8 plus 2 times 3. And two different scientists are going to do this calculation. So the first one has the same problem, 8 plus 2 times 3, and they decide to do it like this. 8 plus 2, that will give them 10 times 3. So they did the addition first, and then they're multiplying by 3, and they get an answer of 30. Okay, now the second scientist also has this same problem, 8 plus 2 times 3, and they decide to do the multiplication first. So they do 2 times 3 first, and that gives them 6, and they still have to add this 8 here. So they have 8 plus 6, and their answer is 14. Now these are two very different numbers, right? And in math, we really don't like getting two different answers. So how do we know which one of these answers is correct? Well, we have this thing called order of operations, and every mathematician and scientist agrees to follow the order of operations. This way, when we need to send a rocket into space, we make sure we have all the right calculations. The order of operations goes parentheses, so you do what's inside the parentheses first, then exponents. Probably you don't know what exponents are yet, and that's okay. We aren't going to need them in this lesson. And then we have multiplication and division, and they're on the same level or the same priority. And lastly, we have addition and subtraction, and those are also on the same level or they're the same priority as each other. So looking at the order of operation, which scientist has the correct answer? Yeah, that's right. This one over here in the pink, because they did multiplication first and then addition. And as if we go down our list, we see multiplication and division comes before addition and subtraction. Let's do a few examples together. So here we have a problem to solve, and we're going to use the order of operations. Now the first thing I'm going to do is write this problem here in my own handwriting. So I have 14 divided by 12 minus 5. Now let's take a look at our order of operations. What operation do we do first? First thing, we have parentheses. Do I have parentheses in my problem? I sure do, right here, 12 minus 5. So we do that first. 12 minus 5 gives us 7, and then we have to bring the rest of the problem down. So I have 14 divided by 7, and now division is my only operation, so I can just go ahead and do it. 14 divided by 7 is 2, and there we have it. That's the problem. See, it's not so bad using order of operations, right? Okay, let's take a look at this one. I'm going to start by writing my problem down. I have 4 plus 9 divided by 3. Now taking a look at my list over here, do I have any parentheses in my problem? No. Do I have any exponents in my problem? No, of course not. Now, multiplication or division, do I have that in my problem? I sure do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. 9 divided by 3, that gives me 3. And I bring the rest of the problem down. I still have 4 plus 3. So I've done my multiplication and division, check. And now addition and subtraction, I have that. 4 plus 3 gives me 7. And there we go, that's the answer. Now let's do one more advanced example to finish off the lesson. Whew, so see, this is a long one here. First thing, I'm going to write it in my own handwriting. So I have 7 plus 3 times 4 divided by 2. Now if I take a look over here at my list, my order of operations, I'm going to see, do I have any parentheses in my problem? I do right here. So that's what I do first. 7 plus 3, that gives me 10. I bring the rest of the problem down. So I have times 4 divided by 2. Perfect. So we did that. Do we have exponents? No exponents. Do we have multiplication and division in our problem? Yes, we have multiplication here and division. But these are on the same level, right? They're the same priority. So which one do I do first? When we have both operations from the same level, we just work from left to right. So we start with whatever operation comes first, and we then go to the next one. So working left to right, I have 10 times 4. This comes first, and then my division will come second. So 10 times 4, that gives me 40. I bring the rest of the problem down, divided by 2. Now I can do my division, and I get 20. And that's the answer. Nice work. Good job. You're ready to do some practice problems on your own. Make sure you look back at the order of operations list to help you out. Have fun, and remember to always be clever. Hey.